Because Cocasio, Ilosana Pejo, Idoloni Nina, Ibaloni Yogam, Idumoni Nyama, Tinyamoni Kere, Idumoni Nyama, Tinyamoni Kere.
Hi, I'm Zach. Zach Etienne Egao. I'm 28 years old.
Eka Kirore, Reno Beatrice Okwalinga.
Our language is known as Atiso.
Eka Kirore Martin Osengor.
Reno Ureta Apollo Samuel Raisu, Lo Kachumbala.
Etem Kolir Erony Como Mary. Aranya Tesot. Bulaya.
I've been in the country for about 16 years, and I've done my secondary school and my university here as well.
Konya duko kino njakato kwalinga Michael Lobunto Mora Kadok.
Etienne was a name that I was given from one of my grandfathers. I can't remember which side. But it's a traditional thing to be named after your grandparents.
Aremo tuto Jason Kiriduwe Yare to Pata Francis Oliso Ricari Tomonare Keda Pesen Isabella Arionet Icheket Irasinsi Karu Ikanyape.
Egao is my father's name.
Ido Arango Koke Epolon Okelo Agustino Kede Mary Immaculate Amulet.
Do Jemon Dani Reno Engadan Isrigina to cotton course in the Bakai Ites Welfare Association.
Arang Imito Era Ateker na Itumano Ejasi Abosho Mipote so Konyera Ateker na Mame Ejenanui. So a Palarbodomo Quen.
I don't remember being taught to speak it.
Kesimu Yalama. I think communication has got cheaper and really.
So how often do you talk? How often do you phone your sister, say, for example?
My sister, I talk to her at least once a week.
It's even much easier now with texting. I mean, I can get to hear, the latest gossip, through
text
mobile phone. Yeah, text messaging.
And when they go to the village, because the mobile phones are everywhere now, you can even talk to your parents, once in a while I talk to my dad and even my mom here.
You'll be surprised that most people down there now don't have landlines, they would rather have mobile phones. So in that respect, yeah.
Even sending money, before, you used to use there's so many forex bureaus, which send money home. But these days, you just put money into an account and they give you the number, and within 10 minutes, you're talking to someone at home on the mobile saying, go and pick the money up.
I have to travel a few hours before I get to them. So, whereas with money transfer, it's just a matter of minutes and it's, picked up on the other side.
At the beginning, I think it was quite difficult because I think they expected, as soon as they asked for money, when you sent it, I think we gave partly our fault because at the beginning, you really felt, as soon as they said there was some money, you sent it. But gradually, I think for me anyway, they're becoming more understanding, and I can tell them when they ring, I can tell them to wait, Can you wait until the end of the month? I'm getting paid at the end of the month, can you wait? And now, it is really that it's on my terms rather than, their terms, unless it is very urgent.
My mum used to organise a lot of, to organise big bins and drums of clothes to go back. The first house we lived in had a big garage, but there was never any space for a car in there because I've just got memories of big boxes of all sorts of things and clothes and all our clothes that we'd used up for, we were too big for.
Well, it's expensive to send items, but if somebody says traveling, to Uganda or something like that, from time to time we do send anything really, depending on what they want the other side. For instance, my brother who follows me graduated last year, and obviously wanted a suit or something to wear for his graduation, and obviously I went around, looked for a very nice suit, shoes, the whole outfit, and sent that over to him.
Do they send things to you?
And it's mostly food, really.
Sweet potatoes, I don't know whether you know sweet potatoes.
It's cassava, there's matoke.
Matoke is it's green bananas.
It's not the same taste as what you say buy in Brixton or Dalston. It's a special taste.
My favourite way of cooking it is to actually boil it and mash it up, a bit like mashed potatoes.
And it's a very, delicious dish. So
it just has a very nice texture and a nice flavour to it as well. That just seems to complement each other. And again, I used to like that with beans as well.
Traditional food. They don't want me to forget, how some of these things taste.
And they send atap, the millet flour.
And that is our staple food in Teso.
It's just millet ground and you mix it with cassava.
They've also sent dried fish. I'll tell you the delicacy. It's called ebileng.
And fruits, we have, there's a lot of fruits at home, it's in abundance, and they don't even sell it, you just climb up a tree and pick a mango, pick oranges.
They send all sorts of foods that they think, I may not get the chance of, eating on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, it's the things which are not here.
Ajon is, our local beer.
And this is what they send you from home?
They send the dried stuff. It's millet.
But it's very powerful, probably more powerful than some of these lagers that we know.
Millet is ground and then it's fermented. They leave it to ferment for about a week or so, 7 days I think it is.
Basically all the ingredients are millet. The yeast is made out of millet.
Then they roast it, and then the yeast is processed, again using millet here, and then you grind the yeast. And once the millet is dried, the fermented millet has dried, then you mix it with the yeast, and first of all you mix it, the first day you mix the two together with water, then the next day when the fermentation has started you add more yeast, and then you leave it for 3-4 days, and that's when it will be ready for drink.
Basically that is consumed using a tube.
And that's the alcohol. I don't know what this is here.
And a tube is used to, filter the water. And what is left is a residue.
If this stuff is not there, you might as well, not. I mean, there's no occasion, without it, because.